It is 12 a.m., January 1st, 2024. My aunt's laughing at me.
Happy New
It
Year!
is officially the end of 2023, for me anyway. You have another 3 hours.
I
Sorry.
do. I'm ready to say goodbye to 2023. I'm over it.
Uh,
Well, Happy New
Thank
Year's to you.
you. Thank you. All the fireworks are going off because I live in the city, so, there's
I
that.
don't know.
They're
I
gonna be
don't know how
going
you
off
deal with it.
all night. All night. Probably tomorrow night and the next night too.
I see people doing our fireworks out there out the window too, so I'm like, "Ugh,
Already.
already 3 hours early."
Yeah. But anyway, happy New Year's to everybody, especially our followers and
Yes.
listeners. We reached 170 followers.
Yay!
Yay! I wish I had like one of those little
I know, I do too. I thought
we were
you
not
were saying
prepared.
that. I know. We should have had
I
hats.
mean,
We
you
should
should
have had the
expect this from
whistle.
us.
I
It's fine.
know.
Willy-nilly, all over the place. It's fine. You know us by now.
I know. All the other podcasts are like so well like thought out. They've got props. They dress like fairies. Like their backgrounds are
They're
beautiful.
probably gonna have like a whole fireworks sequence that says like the name of their podcast and fireworks.
We're like, hey, we're over
Hey
here.
guys, we still exist. We're
It's
alive.
a random quarter of Spotify. It's like the the homegrown,
Oh my god.
podcast.
It's hilarious.
We're real simple over here.
Yeah, but 170 people listening to our ranting is pretty fucking awesome.
It's totally awesome. And you know what? The fact that we have 170 people who, whether or not they agree with us, yeah, like want to listen to what we have to say and also feel the same way that we feel, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah. Oh, also, I apologize if I sound like a man. I have a sinus infection.
It's going around. I'm sure.
Great way to end
Apparently,
2023, right? But
yeah.
yeah, I actually saw or I put up a reel on the Instagram. It was like a Cardi B quote or whatever, and she was like winning an award, and she's like, "And I also want to thank my haters because you still downloading my stuff, and it benefits me, even if you're doing it to shit on me." And I thought that was hilarious because it's so true. It's like people can download our shit to just shit on us, but you're still downloading our shit. So thanks.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure like there's someone that's just downloading it and there's maybe a
Oh,
whole little group.
someone.
But at the end of the day, it's literally just like a book club, right? Like it's like a fun
Yeah,
little book club. We talk about
yeah.
these books that we like with people that may or may not have unpopular opinions like us.
You guys
And
can laugh at us for not having finished Tog and gatekeeping everything. Thank you very much.
you know, I think that we've said this over and over again. Like the Tog people, they know the answers to
Gaslight,
everything.
gatekeep.
I was gonna say, but they're so good at it. Like they haven't
Lips
spoiled
are
it.
sealed. Like they're not talking.
They won't talk. I've tried. I've tried to pressure them into giving me stuff. They won't say anything.
God
Very
damn it.
impressive. Very impressive. ACOTAR, I feel like people spill ACOTAR a lot.
Oh, ACOTAR is like, who cares if there's spoilers about ACOTAR, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And even like Crescent City, I feel like Crescent City has spoilers. Like it's not so highly gate kept. You know what I mean?
175
Oh
followers.
God. Oh
I
my
checked
gosh.
yesterday. I checked yesterday and we were at 170. I checked today, we're at 175. Oh my God, this is exciting. Oh my God.
but
They
like
like us.
Cardi B, B side, it could be all like a bunch of haters. We're gonna have this like army of like ACOFAFers haters. Whatever.
The ACOFAF hate group.
Yeah.
fine. It's
Stop.
fine. I
But
mean,
like,
the Cassian debate has 35 plays already, which is pretty awesome because I did it only like a week ago. Yeah, like a week ago.
really? Well,
And it's a
Cassia.
4-hour video, so I don't blame people for being like, oh fuck.
I mean,
You have
okay.
3 weeks, guys, to finish the Cassian video. 3 weeks for a 4-hour video. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Well, it's so funny too because we were like, we're like Cassian. We're talking about Cassian. We're going to talk about him, and then we talk about him, and like I honestly feel like it was like a wash. Like you convinced me begrudgingly. I do think he might die, but like I
Mm.
think you know in your heart that Nesta and Cassian are mates, and you just won't admit it.
Now, I will admit that there are some sentences and some little scenes that worry me. That like maybe they're mates. And just because of how like SJM talks about them, but it makes me mad because it's the same way that she talks about Phazand, and it's like because let's be honest, if it's not even an if, when I don't get Eris and Nuon together, I really wanted Eris and Nesta together.
Well, we don't know that Eris and Nuon for sure will not be together. I know it's really sad. Well,
It's my little crack ship that nobody else is on my little boat. Like no, it's me
um
and my little tiny post-it note boat
I
sailing
want to
across the
post. Hey, girl, I'll help you row on that boat because I want to see Eris to somebody happy. I'll help you
sea.
row on it. I'll be there.
One scene is all it took for me to feel the chemistry with those two.
You want to know what? That's all that matters because if you felt it, you felt it, right? Like
See, if
someone.
I could have Eris with Nuon, I wouldn't mind Cassian staying with Nesta.
Well, but here's
So
the
you
deal, though.
better vote for Eris and Nuon.
I do, but I will tell you this. That Instagram account, I think you sent it to me. Coconut, is it Coconut Snow Art? Is that how
Maybe,
you say it?
maybe.
She draws Eris and Nesta as kind of like endgame. Remember, we've shared it, I think.
Nares, I know she does. I know she does. It was
And but
so
she
good. I
she
sent you
does.
that reel. I sent you the reels.
I watched
You
it
can
3 times.
feel it.
Oh, but the way she draws Eris, and Nesta, but like Eris is smoking hot in it. But he looks how I imagine Eris to be. Everyone's
Like
like this
very
like short.
sneery.
Yeah, he's sneery, he's cocky, he's arrogant, but he's got long red hair, but he's very handsome. I
Mhm.
see Eris with these like buzz cuts and these short haircuts, and I'm like,
I
what
hate
is
when
he
people take his long
doing?
hair away. I hate it. They're like,
He
no, the
has
only Eris is short hair, Eris. I don't look at Can't. I'm like, no, that's not the
Eris.
point of the Autumn Court.
No, Eris and Lucian both have long hair.
Long red hair.
They both have long hair, guys. And
Lucian's is
Cassie,
more wine red. Eris's is more orangey red.
orangey.
To me.
Maybe I would agree with that.
Which
He's a
is
little bit more
why
tendery.
Gwen's is copper brown.
If Gwen isn't his daughter, I will riot.
I
I have
will
some
riot.
riots.
I will riot. Because,
It's
see, I do feel like SJM is not going to give him a love interest. I feel like he's going to be the one that she's not going to give a love interest to because his love is going to come from his daughter, which is Gwen.
yeah.
Which also
Well,
sets up, which I've said before, which also sets up like conflict if she's Azriel's mate, you know? That's gonna be amazing.
how is she gonna write that? Because Azrael
Um,
and Eris for years and years and years.
because of Moore, but it's because Moore's been fucking lying.
You want to know what though? I do think, and I've been thinking about more. She has to be the one that's gonna betray because she's like down. She's the villain. I'm convinced Moore is the villain. I know it. She's the mean girl. She's a liar. She lies. And
Yeah.
when Moore lies, it hurts people. That's
Mhm.
the difference. Her lies cause
Yeah.
problems. There's
See,
consequences.
I can see why people are saying Moore. I can see why people are saying it's Amarin. even though,
I can see
because
Amren.
see, even though everyone's like, okay, Amren's regular face, she doesn't have any powers anymore, so it's not gonna be here, whatever. But there are a lot of lines actually in ACOFAF that compare Amren to lightning.
To
Her
lightning, really?
eyes, the eyes, because she still has the eyes. Remember, she still has the eyes.
I
You
didn't
remember
even
when Feyre
realize that.
goes to her house,
Alice.
apartment, or whatever in ACOFAF,
Yeah.
and is she like ranting about? I forget what she's ranting about, but she
Nesta,
yeah,
right?
she's like yeah, and it was like her eyes still glowed with whatever remnant of blah 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 blah. So it's like, is she really powerless?
I could see Amren be I could see
I could
Amren
see her being a
lie.
sneak.
I could see Amren being a C. But also when you think about like who
Mm.
has the motivation to betray, right?
More,
Amren, who?
more, the
More in
most.
Amren and
Yeah,
Amren. Amren's motivation is to get home to
but see,
her
I
home
see. I
planet.
never understood that because she made the choice to flee. Her father had to allow her to flee. He had to be like a distraction so she could go through the rift, remember? Because she wanted to feel and she wanted to be humanoid, I guess you
Yeah,
could say.
but that was just Amren surmising that from, right? Like, could that be? I don't know.
I mean, we know that she lied before about how she got out of the prison and Reese was pissed. She's like, I lied. Remember in Aqua War?
What did she was talking about the binding of the body, but then
Yeah.
when did she lie?
She never told them that.
Oh.
She hadn't told them that. And it only came out because Elaine asked her. And she was like, yeah, I lied. Like nonchalant. Yeah, I lied. What are you gonna
What
do? Like
was this? Yeah,
Reese
it's
was
like
like, like Reese was pissed because he had told her like you can have the book to go home. Because maybe she had told him before, like, I just want to go home, but then she explained all this stuff to like Elaine and Nesta and how she was like, yeah, I wanted to feel and I wanted to do this, and I had to bind myself to a body to get out of the prison, which apparently they didn't know. They
which
didn't
still
know.
is it's weird to me that like all you have to do is bind yourself. So you have to get rid of your immortality, bind yourself to a body. So everyone in that prison can do that. They just don't know it yet, right? Amren's just the one that figured it out first. So like Blue Annis, the witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
So
Concerning. Very concerning.
yeah, yeah, that's concerning. I mean, who else is really in there? Like, we only got Blue Honest and Lanthus, right?
Atlantis.
Oh,
Yeah,
and like the the Puka or something is in there too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I was really Atlantis is dead. Blue Honest, again, everyone skates over that shit. I'm like, why was she clawing at Cassian's chest when she only eats females? Why? Why?
I
Why?
I swear, you wanna know what? The answer's in Tog, we just don't know, because
The
apparently
answer's a dog.